Tyson Fury being the fucking king, he's so marketable and he's so extraordinary.
Yeah.
Comes back with a solid right hand of his own and the left hook. Good from Fury. Excellent work from Fury.
Tyson Fury's a fucking monster. One of the greatest heavyweights of all time.
Zhilei Zhang is one of the most mysterious and maybe underrated boxers in the heavyweight division.
This king of the gypsies has the entire fight world gripping its seat. Having fought his way to the top not once but twice in the heavyweight division, the Gypsy King has built a name for himself as a true champion on the global stage. Time and time again, we've seen the biggest and baddest names in boxing challenge Fury in the ring, only to come out with their tail between their legs, desperately hoping to salvage their pathetic careers. Fury is known to show no mercy against such contenders who stand in his path. With 34 savage wins and only 2 losses, the 7'9" colossus has torn down more stubborn tree trunks than Paul Bunyan himself, the mythical lumberjack hero of ancient American fairy tales. Time and time again, Fury has brought home the win in dramatic style.
Tyson Fury, because Vladimir is not punching. I mean, look at that.
Shots with uppercuts. He's in from Tyson Fury now. This is the Tyson Fury. That was a good, solid left hand to the head.
The countless victories have fight fans believing there is simply no man in heavyweight boxing today who stands a chance of beating him. They say good things don't last, but this is the beginning of the end for Tyson Fury's reign as champion of the world. But who could end Fury's career with such a devastating knockout? Take it back to 1983, Zhou, Henan, China. In the foothills of the far eastern mountains, a young titan was born who would go on to be a professional boxer like the world had never seen before. Just take a long, hard look at him here. Don't be embarrassed to admit you don't recognize the future face of heavyweight boxing. He has a gleaming, rock-hard torso, arms like nunchucks, and fists made from the strongest Chinese titanium. The man is physically built for one job and one job only: total annihilation. Zhilei Zhang is already known for his exceptional skill and imposing presence in the heavyweight division. Zhang's journey into boxing began in his early years, influenced by his fascination with combat sports. Standing at 6 feet 6 inches tall and possessing a powerful build, he naturally gravitated towards the pugilist sport. His raw talent was evident from the start, and he trained rigorously to refine his technique. Zhang embarked on a rapid rise to the top as he demolished countless opponents who stood in his path. His amateur career was illustrious, earning him numerous accolades in the international boxing scene. Notably, Zhang represented China in the 2008 Beijing Olympics, where he showcased his skills and determination, earning a bronze medal in the super heavyweight division. In 2014, Zhang made the leap to the professional ranks, transitioning smoothly into the world of heavyweight professional boxing. His fights often demonstrate not only his technical prowess, but also his resilience and strategic mindset. But how exactly does Zhang smash Fury's career into 1,000 pieces? Well, for some time now, boxing experts have realized that Zhang has the one fighting style which Fury could never contend with, even in his wildest dreams or highest aspirations. Although Fury is an experienced champion, it's true that he's never dealt with a fighter who has such a high level of both power punching ability and technical defensive skills. From previous fights, one can see that Zhang's defense is simply impregnable. Indeed, Zhang's defense is multifaceted. He possesses solid blocking techniques and head movement, minimizing the impact of incoming strikes. Zhang's ability to read opponents' next movements allows him to anticipate attacks and swiftly evade them, showcasing a level of defensive prowess not commonly associated with heavyweight fighters. It could be argued that Fury has dealt with dangerous fighters with defensive prowess before, such as Vladimir Klitschko back in 2015. But even Klitschko, although a deadly front-footer with insane knockout ability, was widely regarded as being clunky, robotic, and severely lacking in his defensive skill set.
Tyson Fury, because Vladimir is not punching. I mean, look at that.
As we all know, Fury took Klitschko to school and stole his lunchbox with incredible finesse.
Fury trifft. Jetzt über die Runden zu bringen. Jetzt müsste die Glocke kommen, das ist es.
Fury employed next-level head movement, constantly feigning the jab and pivoting around the ring to practically run circles around Klitschko and turn the long-reigning European world champion into an absolute laughingstock.
Unified heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson Fury.
But this simply isn't possible against Zhang. Zhang doesn't rely solely on brute force, but instead employs a calculated approach, capitalizing on openings and weaknesses in his opponent's defenses. Zhang showcases surprising agility and nimbleness, which many believe is far superior to Tyson Fury's. His footwork is notably smooth, enabling him to maneuver his opponents with relative ease, evading his opponent's attacks and setting up his own offensive moves. We saw this most notably in his fight against Jerry Forrest back in 2021. Zhang was able to continuously cut off the ring and corner Forrest before hitting him with a straight left hand that sent him sprawling to the canvas in the first round of the fight. Zhang proved he was more than tough enough to withstand some of Forrest's bludgeoning punches to his chin without even flinching. Zhang then hurt Forrest in the second when a looping right hook sent him crashing down again.
Respect from people. Oh, and a big right hook!
Fight fans never fail to point out that although Fury is world champion, he has time and time again proven to struggle against those heavier punches. Fury first notably went down against Steve Cunningham back in 2013. As if that wasn't enough, Deontay Wilder relished the opportunity to put Fury to the canvas on numerous occasions. Just look at him here. Although Fury won the trilogy, he was knocked down by Wilder time and time again. Finally, just look how Francis Ngannou took down of potatoes. It's no wonder many fight fans believe Fury has now peaked and is on the decline. Maybe if he spent less time filming his own reality TV shows on Netflix and more time training, he might actually secure a confident victory in his current fights, instead of leaving the ring looking like a bruised avocado. Not to mention his 2 recent losses against Alexander Usyk, which forced him back into retirement. Fighting Zhang at a time like this could be his worst mistake. Zhang has notably smashed the likes of Joe Joyce, not once but twice. Joyce, 37, was staggered several times and had no answer to Zhang's power, and he suffered his first pro loss. Indeed, they call him the Juggernaut for a reason, but this man was simply not tough enough for Zhang's power and furiosity. If Fury struggled against Francis Ngannou, who was completely new to the sport of boxing, can you even imagine how he struggles against the likes of Zhilei Zhang here? Not only that, but in Zhang's rematch against Joe Joyce, Zhang brought the fight to a brutal ending in the 3rd round after completely overpowering the tough British contender. It was a cagey opening to the rematch, with both men content to find their range without trying to commit too much. Both Zhang and Joyce took it in turns to bludgeon each other with thundering punches. The fight was brutal. Zhang worked Joyce with the left before he delivered the knockout blow with a powerful right hook, which sent his 38-year-old opponent to the canvas. And could well end his hopes in the heavyweight division. After the fight, Zhang allegedly said in his ringside interview, "To the audience, I want to ask you this question. Do you want to see me shut Tyson Fury up?"
Tyson Fury, let's do it. You want Tyson Fury? Do you think Tyson Fury wants to fight you?
你想要打泰森，你想他想打你吗？
The truth is, with Zhilei Zhang rapidly on the rise and Tyson Fury being hailed by many as being on the decline, is there any hope left for the Gypsy King? Some claim that Fury still has much more gas left in the tank, given that he's still only 35 whilst Zhilei Zhang is already 40 years old. Not only that, but Zhang has a total of 28 professional fights on his record, which is nothing compared to Fury's 35 fights in his resume. These were not just 35 ordinary fights. Look at the way he took out such monumental names as Deontay Wilder, Dillian White, and even Derek Chisora here. Some of the toughest and most powerful punchers the heavyweight division has ever seen. It's no wonder Fury is currently at the top. But has he reached his peak? Does he still have what it takes to deal with hungry contenders like Zhilei Zhang? If he's truly on the decline, why is Anthony Joshua still terrified of fighting him? Instead of hiding in fear from Fury, shouldn't AJ be making the most of this opportunity to challenge the Gypsy King and finally regain his former glory? And how did Fury fail to defend Alexander Usyk? Not once, but twice. We want to help you have a voice, so speak up. Or do you seriously know so little about the boxing sport that, like AJ, you would rather hide away and not leave a comment on this video? How do you see Fury dealing with the challenge of Zhilei Zhang? Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel, the #1 fight channel online.